everybody, this is Dave Nassi over here at Next Level, and today we're going to do some fingerstyle acoustic guitar. And if you're familiar with my mug on some of these videos, you're like, what is he doing? This is crazy. He's not trying to play too many notes. So this is going to be fun in the style of lesson, finger picking. First for me, I don't think I've done a finger picking lesson here at Next Level. So what we're going to do is cover the basis of this wonderful sound and that's inspiring us to do this lesson. And I'll give you some finger picking exercises to kind of work on just to get comfortable with it. And I think that's a good way to go. Hey everybody, before I forget, you know what I'm going to say. Click on that link that you see below in that YouTube text box. If you want a video that is not available on YouTube, a free video that is not available on YouTube, it comes with a very cool coinciding ebook that is free as well. And all you got to do is click on that link below. What comes in that ebook? Chords, scales, all kinds of great diagrams and things that you need in your everyday as a guitar player. To achieve this, you simply click that link below. We're going to play a C chord today. A little bit different than your average C chord. We're going to put a different note in there. I've got my third finger. You know, typically we play our C this way. Not everybody, some people. Third finger is going to go up. My pinky is going to go right behind it. This gives me another note from the chord in the bass position. My root note is not in the bass position, but I've got some fullness to my sound, and it's really cool. I like playing C this way, especially more over on an acoustic. Not so much on an electric, but I do it more on acoustic. Okie dokie. We're going to have an A minor chord in our jam today, and we're going to have a G chord in our jam, and we're going to keep it straight to that. Repetition of pattern. That's what we really kind of want to focus on today, is having something be ingrained in your subconscious so you can feel this a bit more and not think about what you're doing, right? That's kind of what we want to go for. Now the pattern at the top of the song. Let me break this down and then we'll simplify some finger picking patterns for you. Now, typically, this is how it goes down. Thumb gets the top 3 strings. Your first finger, index finger, gets your G string. Your middle finger gets your B string. And your third finger, or, you know, remember we don't count the thumb as a finger, is your high E string. Pinky keeps you planted. So that way you're firm and you're not going to wander around the guitar, have too much, you know, distance to travel when you're finger picking. Thumb will go in a downstroke motion, and your index finger and your middle finger and your third finger, they go in more of an upward plucking motion with your right hand. That's the basics of it. So this pattern goes, I'm just going to call strings. 5th string, 3rd string. 5, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4, 2. Alternating. 5, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4, 2. All right, that's a nice simple pattern. Hand rested. Going to the A minor. Now I'm changing my pattern there. I'm just going to simplify it even more so because I don't have this 6th string to mess around with. So I'm going to take a different variation to this. I'm just going to go 5, 3, 4, 2, or A, G, D, B, thinking of course just the strings as being open or which ones I'm physically playing. Take away my first finger. Now when you accelerate this, listen to the feel that happens. Everything kind of changes. If finger picking is unfamiliar to you, let's just break down some easy finger picking play that you can do that is kind of at the top of the list there for just basic warm-up and exercise, and we'll dive right back into this, cover a couple more chords, and achieve what we want here in this style today. It's really kind of fun and different. I can't imagine trying to sing and play this at the same time. That's not my trade, but it gives you a little bit more props to the people that do this all the time. So let's voice a regular C chord. You know, at the top of the video we did a C this way. That's totally fine. I'm going to play it this way. I just wanted to mention that in case you see anything change here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with this real simple kind of independent movement that I'm going to get with my right hand. I'm going to play the 5th string, and what happens here is I'm going to pivot my bass note but keep the high strings always the same. Kind of a forward rolling effect. This is the 5th string, 2nd string, 1st string, 4th string, 2nd string, 1st string, 3rd, and I retrace my steps. Easy. It's one of your first basic finger picking patterns to practice. Call that item number 1 to work on with your finger picking and your right hand. Something else that you can do just to get some unison happening with your right hand and getting comfortable with the motions going together. You can hit these two guys together and change the bass notes. So I'm going to go 5th string with those 2 strings on the high, 4th string. Now I'm exaggerating the motion, pulling away from the guitar like this. I don't encourage you to do that, but just for the sake of video and motions being small on the guitar, we want to point that out. Either one of these sound really cool with the chords that we've mentioned at the top of this video. So, not to digress from the overall sound of what we're inspired by or the style of what we're working in, but that's just to keep things up to speed. Sometimes we need to work on that right hand. If we haven't thrown that pick away and done that in quite some time, we try to do some finger picking, your right hand, he might be on his own path. We want to correct him, get him in there right and tight on the guitar. So, back to our original pattern. About that bass note pivoting. Do that on a G chord. What's really cool about finger picking to me is when you get comfortable with it, it just kind of starts to happen. It just starts to evolve. And you don't have to think about what you're doing as much. I gotta say too, if you are more comfortable with certain fingers hitting other strings, by all means, go to town. There is structure. There's absolute structure in our finger picking, but people gravitate to what's comfortable for them at the same time when it comes to this style, and I'm all about that. I'm all about people just having fun with it and making it useful. So again, let's play through this a little bit and give you some more variation of what to do, and we'll round off this lesson. We've had a really cool experience just doing some light finger picking. A minor. Simple things that we've done today, but they're classic and they are a must-know thing to incorporate into your playing. I don't really know. That's such a heavy statement. The words, they just stumble. I couldn't even make it, right? But I think you got my point. So, everybody, I hope you dug this. This is kind of different. Just taking some basic chords, making this hand do all the work, and enjoying some sounds from a long time ago. Go to the website. Check it out, please. nextlevelguitar.com. Can't miss out. I'll see you there. Why not?